Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. I'm really excited for this one because it feels like it's been a bit of a minute since I did a clothing haul, and everything behind me here I'm so excited to try on and style with you. Everything from today's video is from Cupshe. I have actually ordered from Cupshe loads over the last year, especially their swimwear. They have got this amazing 4-way stretch, which I find for me, especially after having 2 kids, is really good for sort of like holding me in and also being a bit bigger in the chest area. It's ideal for support, but Cupshe don't just do swimwear. They also have an incredible selection of sort of vacation dresses, and actually really excitingly in April they're launching a whole wedding guest collection. So if you're looking for something for a wedding this year, then in April that will also be launching, so that is really exciting. Keep your eye out for that. But as I said, last year I did a haul with loads of Cupshe stuff, and loads of you used the discount code and bought things for yourself and then messaged me on Instagram to say it's the best swimwear that you've ever bought. If you use the code ASHR15 it'll get you 15% off site-wide on orders over £49, so make sure you use that if you're buying anything. Everything that I've ordered, just for reference in today's video, is all in a size large, so that might give you a good indication into what's going to fit you as well if you're a similar size to me, or you can use that as your sort of basis to judge the sizes that are best for you. So everything I'm going to show you I will actually link down below as well, so you can click and shop if you like anything. But I cannot wait to show you everything that I've picked and also show you on as well, so let's get into it. This is a great idea. See these insulated cups? I've had this cup of tea made, it's like a herbal tea. I've had it made for about 3 hours now and it's still warm. It's amazing. So I've just taken everything and given it a little steam so you can see it all in its glory. So let's start off with the first item here. It's this gorgeous dress. I love the fact that it's polka dot, and this green colour is really just one of those staples that hasn't gone out once it came in. I feel like it's now considered maybe like a bit of a neutral tone. You know the way that pink is very much neutral? I feel like green is getting in there with being just a sort of everyday basic colour. So I love this because it's like an emerald colour, but you know what I love the most is the split on the sleeve. So I think that my upper arm area is somewhere that I don't really like to show a lot. As you'll see, I wear these sort of like bigger crew tops that have like a longer sleeve on them, just because I don't love my upper arms, but having this little bit on the shoulder I find quite flattering. And then this is also a wrap style dress, so the fact that it's obviously wrapped across the chest really gives me a bit of extra comfort in the boob department. And you know what else I like about it? It's stretchy, so I can really pull it nice and tight to make my waist look as snatched as I can. So I love this sort of style. I like the waterfall drapery detail, and also it's finished to a really nice quality. So I love this, and I feel like that's something I'm definitely going to be able to wear not only just in summer but even like filming and things for YouTube. It's comfortable enough to wear and it doesn't feel really overdone. So I love this. And even as I said before, Cupshe have got a collection coming out for wedding guests, and I feel like this would be an amazing dress to wear to a wedding. Listen, this dress is such a good fit. This material is so stretchy that it just feels like it's actually made for your body shape. Like initially when I tried this on I thought there's no way this is going to actually fit over my chest, but it does, and it does perfectly. So this tire here is sort of camouflaged into the dress, loops through here, and you can really pull it right over. No need for taping or pinning in place, and I feel really super secure, which says a lot. But I do. I think this is gorgeous. A nice one for the races, or a communion, a christening, a wedding, or just a nice day out. Maybe even an Easter Sunday roast. Now the next top I've actually worn already. I wore this to a dinner not long ago and it was so nice. I actually got a few compliments on it as well. So it's this gorgeous lacy, very nice basic blousey top. I feel like everyone needs one of these in their wardrobe. See, for pairing with like capri trousers, or even if you want to tuck it into jeans, or even to tuck it into maybe like a skirt or something. I just think it's a really nice basic, and actually I think that would be paired really nicely with a maxi denim skirt, which I'm actually on the lookout for this summer. But I can imagine this looking really nice. Now I'll actually insert a picture of me wearing this as well as show you it on, but I really love this. I think the fact that it's got these lovely pearl buttons on it as well is just so sweet, and the sleeve is a little bit shorter as well, which I love. And then this extra little cap detail here on the sleeve with the frill just gave me a bit of like an extra shoulder and sort of balanced me out a little bit. So I really like this shirt, and I just think it's a nice staple to have in my wardrobe, especially for things like when you've got a last minute night out and you want to wear a blazer and a pair of jeans or leggings or something like that. This is the kind of staple thing for throwing underneath, so I absolutely love that, and they have tons of little shirts like this. This is not how I styled this top the other day. Of course I wore it with a pair of sort of capri style trousers, but I'll just show you what it's like tucked into shorts. it's just such a nice basic little blousey top. It's got these little buttons that are sort of like stretchy, and I just think overall it's a really nice fit. You know, with having a little bit of extra on the shoulder, and then just even the way this cuts here with a nice v-neck. I've also got a frill around the top of the collar. It's just very nice, I do like it. I can imagine this being in my wardrobe for ages, and actually one of the things I like most about it is these sheer sleeves. So the sleeves are a little bit more sheer than the bodice, which I think is lovely. Another dress, I just love the colour of this. I'm really a fan of warm neutrals, and a leopard print is always going to be a winner for me, so I just thought this would be quite sort of like complementing of my colour with being darker. Even though we're coming into springtime, as we live in Scotland, sometimes it can be a little bit colder and I still want to wear dresses, but I can throw this on with some tights as well and some boots and still get used to it. And it's definitely one of those little pieces that I can imagine wearing during the summer with maybe like my black Birkenstocks, but I can also put it on in the autumn time as well. Wow, this wee dress is so cute. It's like a nice floaty skater style, and I just know I'm going to get loads of wear out of this. How nice is the top of it? They tend to do a lot of this sort of like extra frill on the shoulder, which for me I think it just balances me out a little bit and it makes it feel a little bit more structured. I also think this makes me look a little bit more trim, having an extra wee bit on the shoulder like that. Do you know what I mean? It makes like, I don't know if it's like a shoulder pad effect, and it sort of makes my waist look smaller than my shoulders. Do you know what I mean? But I really like this. I think the colour is great, and I just know this is going to get loads of wear. Next time I'm going out, I'm going to wear this black leather jacket and a little pair of boots. Right, these trousers really caught my eye because they're cream, and I feel like a cream trouser like this really does come in handy when you get into the warmer months, especially for things like family barbecues and if you don't want to wear a dress, because sometimes you just can't be bothered. So these are the trousers here. They've got a tie for the waist, but I love these buttons on it, you know, these sort of like tortoiseshell buttons. I think they're so nice. So 4 little buttons there. It's elasticated waist, meaning it's going to be amazing for going out for lunch or going out for coffees or just generally for your comfort. Okay, so this is definitely the wrong top to wear with these trousers, but I have to say the trousers are nice and stretchy, although I do think I probably should have sized up once on these. So wait and see, they might fit me in the summer, but they're very comfortable, I have to say, even though I probably, you know, you can see here I maybe should have got a bigger size, just across like the hips. It's sort of pulling a little bit. They are still really nice and stretchy up the top, but I feel like I could have done with at least a size up, just so that they're a bit more floaty and they fit the right way, because I can see they're sort of pulling. But I have to say, material wise, they are a 10 out of 10. They're so nice, but definitely like a little staple for your wardrobe. Other bottoms that I got from Cupshe were these shorts. Love the colour of these, this sort of peachy colour. I feel like it's very sort of complimenting for a lot of people, and it's that kind of nude where it's almost nude in the sense that it's more on the pink side, that it doesn't look like you're not wearing anything. I get that quite often whenever I wear nude coloured trousers. People will do the whole, oh, I thought you had nothing on there, even though they're like paler than my skin tone. But I think these are quite a good colour, that they actually just look like little pinky coloured shorts. So I thought these would be really nice actually as a sort of like cord with another top, which I'll show you in a second. But I think these are so nice, and the fact they're that sort of Bermuda style, they kind of look a bit like a skirt, but I wonder if it'll be like that when they're on, just with the extra material. But yeah, really like these, and I think I could wear them a ton of different ways through the summer. The top that I wanted to pair this with is actually a slightly more orangey colour, but like not much, and I think together this would actually look really nice. So I'll just show you. This is the top here. It's like a two-toned little sort of asymmetric shirt, and I just think it's so nice and blousey. I just like the fact that it had the little pocket on it. It's asymmetric and it's two-tone, but the back is just all one colour. But yeah, I really like that. I thought it actually tucked in to the shorts might be quite a nice little style, so we'll see that together, because I've actually got really high hopes for this. And I like the v-neck as well, and obviously the button. Now this is annoying, right, because on camera these look like completely different shades. This looks way more earthy and more brown, and these look way more peach, but in real life I feel like this goes. I just think that is such a cute little cord together, to have the little shorts, which by the way are very stretchy and so comfortable, and then the little top tucked in. I love this top for wearing with jeans as well, you know, if I wanted to have it differently, because it's not like too short, but it's also a nice length for wearing with jeans or nice trousers. As for the shorts, these are amazing for somebody who likes to wear skirty things but hates them blown up, especially if you've got kids. I mean, how often have you worn a dress to the park and then next minute it's blown up? Oh, it's got pockets as well. even better. I love that. Just a nice little neutral skirt, even just with a t-shirt. Another wee dress that I picked up, it's another animal print, it's another neutral, but I just love this style of dress. This for me is like the perfect transitional spring summery type dress. It's full length, it's got a nice tiered skirt at the bottom, but it's a maxi dress, and this with either sandals, heels or trainers is one of those things you can actually take it so many different ways. I can imagine putting it on with like a leather jacket and it being a bit more sort of stylish, or having it just as it is just now with a nice hat and sandals and a nice beach bag, and it becoming more of a sort of holiday vibe. But definitely loads of different ways I can wear this, and also I think you could wear this to a wedding as well, couldn't you? If you had it on with like a nice sort of like gold accessories, nice fascinator in. I can imagine that being a really nice option for a wedding guest as well. So I'm really excited to have this one in my wardrobe this year, and I can imagine wearing it an awful lot. And do you know what else I love? The sort of like shirt waist, because that for me is like one of the main things that I love about dresses, if they've got a sort of elasticated waist, just because my weight is very fluctuating and I never know if I'm going to be bloated or whatever, so having a bit of an extra give on the waist is always a really good thing for me. Okay, so those of you who have been following me for a while and you know my style are going to understand me when I say that I am so happy with this dress. Oh my goodness, the colour tone, the fit, the long sleeve, with the fact there's a bit of extra movement in there. I feel like this is flattering on me and I feel pretty, like there's no other way to put it. I know that sounds a little bit cheesy, but it actually makes me feel nice and girly, and the fit of it, I just feel lovely wearing this. And that's what clothes should make you feel like. They should make you feel happy, and like it should make you excited. And actually this whole haul so far, everything I've tried, has actually made me excited for going out the next little while, because I feel like I'm just wearing the same stuff over and over, so I cannot wait to get into some of this and wear it out. The last wee thing which I'm also really excited about, because how feminine and romantic and girly is this little blousey top. This is like a play suit. I love the fact that it's so frilly and gorgeous and feminine. I feel like this is again something that I'm going to get loads and loads of wear out of, because I can wear it loads of different ways. I can imagine it with my staple leather jacket, and maybe even like a boot could be quite cool for like a night out at the pub, that kind of thing. But I can also imagine wearing it with heels and like a smarter sort of like over jacket or a blazer, and having it as like a night out outfit. First of all, this is far too cute. How nice is this? It's got this sort of like frilly details that I like. Look at the big sleeve and the shorts. And you know what, one thing I would say is the distance from here to here is good, because sometimes in places I often find that they kind of ride up too high and they're really uncomfortable. So nice. And then the big bow in the centre, I am absolutely obsessed. I paired it with my little slider. It would be lovely for a girls' day out, or do you know what this would be really nice for? A baby shower. There'll be plenty of them happening soon, I can imagine. It's just so nice. I love it. Now this actually could be a beach cover up, or it could just be a regular shirt, but you can't go wrong with a blue pinstripe shirt. This for me is like just a staple. I would have this on either with leggings, or I could have it on with my jeans. It is longer like a dress, so I suppose you could actually have it on as a dress, but certainly you could tuck it up and have it more like a shirt. It has actually got a sort of attached part here, so you couldn't have it open necessarily, but I love the fact that it's got a shorter sleeve as well. But I do definitely think I could wear this maybe even with cycling shorts underneath, and have it as a dress when it's hotter in the summer with white trainers and a wee denim jacket. But I think that's lovely, but also really nice as a beach cover up too, which I think is actually its purpose. But I would have that in my main wardrobe as an option for everyday wear in the spring and summer. Oh my gosh, so I don't know if I just assumed that this was a shirt just because it looked boxier, but it is definitely a dress. I absolutely love it. I feel like this is definitely going to be one of those ones that I just throw on through the spring and summer, and you're definitely going to see more of this. Do you know why I love it so much? It's this tie detail here, because whenever I'm feeling bloated or a bit sort of self-conscious of the tummy area, I always find things that have got a wrap or a twist or something here to sort of like distract the eye. It's just a little bit more flattering. Plus I'm quite straight up and down, so having a little something here always kind of draws the eye in a little bit, since I'm quite a boxy frame. But I love this so much, and I can't wait to wear it. See, with nice tan accessories, I think blue, especially blue pinstripe and tan accessories, go so well together. Now this definitely is a wee cover up and something that I absolutely love, and it's this sort of like a crochet, open crochet little top. I like the fact that it comes in the middle here with the extra crochet at the waist. and then it's like sort of like a really short dress, but just nice, you know, just for an extra wee cover up. We'll see once it's on. It's again got some nice little buttons on it. Oh yeah, that's lovely together. So where's this meant to sit? Maybe just like on the waist here? Yeah, I think it's supposed to sit sort of like that. I think that's really nice. Front on, it's really nice and flattering, and it's, I can't explain how soft this is. It's lovely. I really like it, and in fact this is so stretchy, like it's a really nice wee cover up. This one's definitely more like a top, and it's more like a fisherman's knit. It's sort of like an open knit top. This, I think you could actually style it, again as I say, as an everyday outfit sort of thing, but you could also have it as a beach cover up. It's just really nice, and I think things like this just don't really date, so it's a good thing to invest in. And actually the bottom of it is so nice because it's scalloped. Can you see that? It's sort of like in strips, which I think with like a nude top under it and maybe some nice smart trousers would actually be really nice with some jewellery and, like, you know, as a night out outfit. So here is a little scalloped edge top on. This is such a pleasant surprise. I didn't expect it to be as nice as this on. I think sometimes it's like that, isn't it, when you see things on a hanger and then you try it on, but this is so lovely. And like I said before, I feel like I will end up wearing this casually. Wear it with your swimwear, but yeah, really nice. And for sure this is a cover up, but if I could be any beach cover up, it probably would be this one. How nice is that? It's got all my favourite sort of like tones in it, with having the blacks. And in fact, do you know what this reminds me of? Did anyone see those viral candles that were in TK Maxx? It reminds me of the print of that, and it's full length as well, which I think actually adds a little bit of drama. Do you know what's good about these though? The fact that they are long length but they're thin. So see if you're taking that on holiday, I mean that's folded into nothing because it's just like a thin scarf. There's really nothing to it. So yeah, that'll be really nice over the swimwear that I've picked up. So here's the swimwear. They come in these little bags, which I just think is so perfect, especially for things like the last day of your holiday and you want to wear something to the pool and then want to put it back in your case again. These like ziplock, so amazing for being organised, for packing. So never ever throw them out, keep them for being organised. So they both have this sort of like lurex material, which is nice. You can see it's like a band, almost like, remember bandage dresses? It's that kind of material. So really nice for cinching in the waist. And this looks so good. I cannot wait to try this on. It should be an LBC little black costume. Everyone needs one. So it's a halter neck. There's so much going on with it. There's a halter neck on it. It's got a nice top area here, really nice and substantial for the chest area. And then at the back it's got a little clip, just the way that like a bikini top would. But then it covers the bit that I'm not a fan of, which is my tummy. But it has cutouts at the sides. And then you've got the swim pants already attached to it, with the nice lurex band. Now the thing I'm actually going to enjoy about this the most is this is quite a flattering way to cut, right? So you know how obviously when you get underwear sometimes and the elastic's quite thick and it sort of digs in and gives you that sort of like overhang almost. This I know is just going to like curve in and be so flattering, and as I said before, 4-way stretch, so it really does feel like almost like you're wearing shapewear. Like that is the way to describe it. The swimwear is like shapewear. It's amazing. My mum's tried stuff from Cupshe as well. In fact, everyone I tell about Cupshe costumes and then goes and buys them are like, oh my god, they are a game changer, and they really are. And here is the little black swimmy. Now again, this here is like really super flattering on the waist because it's that sort of like, you know, just like a softer elastic. I just think that is honestly so good that they've got that, because especially having a bit of a curvier frame, I always worry about things like this really digging in and making things appear way more lumpy and bumpy than they actually are. So I think that is so nice. It's a nice tummy control here, and then also here for the halter neck. It's not something I usually can wear. I usually find sometimes halters can be like an option that I just don't want to go for because it's uncomfortable, but not for this. I think it's really nice, and this is quite kind of like sporty a little bit, but I really like it. Let's try it on with the little cover up. This makes me want to jump on the nearest plane and go somewhere warm. Ah. How nice does this look together though? That little bit of this sort of like champagne colour with this unbelievable floor length kimono, is that what we're calling it? But it's a lovely cover up. This can tie in the middle here, but even if you didn't want to tie it in the centre, you could actually pull on these tabs and just make it sort of sit to the side a little bit, because it sort of ruches the waistband and it means you can actually see your full costume. But how nice. So this is a two-piece. Being a bit braver with this one, and it's white, and again it has that sort of lurex type stretchy band. Now this one here I love because it's like a seersucker material, right? Kind of like a crop top, almost like a gym top, but it's got these nice big straps on it, which I just think are going to be so comfortable and also very flattering. Bottoms, which are nice and high-waisted and so stretchy. Like, look at that, they're so stretchy. And again, it's in that really nice thick non-see-through material. That is the main thing, because I think swimwear, sometimes you can get away with getting things that are a bit, you know, less expensive, but usually the test of it is whether it's see-through or not. And let's face it, sometimes things are fine when you're wearing it and you've not got it wet yet, and as soon as you go in the pool you can see right through. You don't get that with the Cupshe swimwear. It's amazing. It's in the mirror. This is probably the easiest way to do this, but how nice is this little set? I think the material quality is amazing. I love these straps, they're so comfy. Like, there's nothing worse when you've got a big chest. Your bikinis usually dig in here and it's so sore, especially if you get sunburn on holiday. But this here is like really stretchy, but it's still supportive, surprisingly, considering how much extra sort of wiggle room you can get here. It is still really nice and supportive. These come up nice and high-waisted. They just sort of like, I don't know, just sort of like contour and hug in the right places. Cupshe is super affordable, but you can actually get an extra discount using my code ASHR15. That will get you 15% off site-wide if you spend over £49. Guys, that is everything tried on. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. They have actually got a mini me section as well, and it might be good to actually do that and show you the mum and mini stuff with me and Ella. If you'd like to see that, then let me know, because I know she would love to be involved in that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.